ISO is a dark sci-fi Metroidvania I'm making alone in Godot. This devlog is about the first area of the game, the Repurpose Center. I've been working on the art, the level design, and the systems that make this place work. In the process, one thing I found out is that in a side view pixel art game, making a closed industrial area feel alive is harder than it looks. One problem with this kind of area is that it can become flat very quickly, especially in a side view pixel art game. So after a lot of failed attempts, I decided to stop pushing the tilesets for a bit and make some concept art first. Not because I wanted to copy those images one-to-one into the game, but because I needed to understand the atmosphere better. I needed to see the Repurpose Center as a physical place, not just as a bunch of tiles inside Godot. The version in the game right now is still much simpler, because for the alpha, I don't want to spend forever polishing every asset. I still need the prototype to work, but making those concepts helped me get unstuck. Before that, I kept trying tilesets, props, walls, panels, and nothing felt good enough for the minimum standard I wanted. The concept art gave me a direction again. The same thing is true for the props and small objects in the alpha. Right now, most of them are still in a very early state. The Repurpose Center is not decorated the way I want yet. There are still a lot of empty spaces, and a lot of areas that need more identity. But for this alpha, my focus is not polishing every corner. It is building a solid base, a system that works, and that I can expand later across the whole game. Now, on the code side, I started setting up some base classes. For example, every object ISO can interact with inherits from this Interactible class. So instead of rewriting the same logic every time, I can use one shared base for objects that need interaction. I also implemented a global dialogue system, so every class can access it when it needs to show some text on screen. It can be a terminal, a chest, or any other object in the world. Every text message that appears on screen is handled by a single dialogue class that is always accessible from everywhere. There's honestly a lot more I could talk about, but for now, I'd rather keep these devlogs focused. I want people to discover ISO little by little. And if there's something you'd like to know more about, or something you want me to show in more detail, I'm very happy to answer questions or make videos about that. I could also talk more about the lore or the story behind the game, but at the same time, I really want players to discover those things by playing. Maybe that's unusual, and maybe it's not the best marketing choice, but I want the first experience with ISO to feel as fresh as possible, especially for the story, the setting, and the world. Still, I hope these videos can spark a little bit of curiosity about what I'm making. I also want to thank everyone who subscribed, left a comment, or supported the channel in any way. I know everyone says this, but every click really makes a huge difference for a small solo project like this. And honestly, knowing that someone is interested in what I'm creating helps me a lot. That said, it's time to go. Setsunai FM, signing off. See you in the next devlog.